and welcome to What's Good with Sgt Show. I'm your host, Sgt Show, and guess what we're doing? That's right, we're drinking and reviewing beers. We're coming up to the end of the year, and we like to do one of these episodes where we do kind of a look back at Sgt Show over the past year. And you know who I brought to do with me this year? I brought my man, Tiny J.
What's up, Tiny J?
What up, show offs? Hey, what's up? What's up?
And Diggler's here.
What up, bitches? It's time.
Let's
Whoa,
do
whoa.
that.
This guy's here? This guy's here?
He's here. And
I'm here,
absent, guess who?
Mystery.
Again, Mystery.
Mr. Reliable.
Not showing up for the channel.
Whoa.
Big surprise.
First of all, you say we're going to review some beers tonight. What are we drinking?
So this was, you know what we're drinking.
Oh, I know what
Don't
we're
play
drinking.
stupid.
Oh, I'm so playing stupid.
Tiny J bought a mini-keg for Diggler for Christmas.
Woo!
And so we thought, hey, let's do like we did last year. Let's go through this whole damn keg in one night and talk about the year.
This thing says cheer for all.
Cheer
all right.
for all, and it is it's brewed with peaches and pecans.
Yeah, so it's Shiner Bock.
It's
Brewed in peaches and pecan.
okay. So it's Shiner Bock.
Yeah,
So
Shiner
probably a little
holiday
darker,
cheer.
I would
Yeah.
assume. So we're gonna review this. Cheers for all holiday Shiner Bock, and sit here and drink this whole keg of beer while we talk about the last year of Sgt Show and everything that happened and everything that went down. You know, like just kind of a year in review.
This first
All
one's going to
right.
That's Sergeant Show's.
be... Yeah, because it's all head. It's all head.
That's Sergeant Show, ladies and gentlemen. Golf clap.
Although,
I got it.
oh, it does smell fantastic.
Like sandpaper.
Yeah, it does smell good. It smells all right. That is a lot of head.
Fine.
I
And
think
of course, we're drinking these all out of the Sergeant Show glasses. So we're drinking beer
Holy
out of my
shit.
face tonight.
Yes. Fuck your face.
No, I didn't say we were fucking my face.
I have
said we were
I
drinking
have a
beer out of
feeling
my
it's just a
face.
thing about these mini kegs. I mean, look, it just got a healthy head on it.
Yeah,
You know?
which apparently is impressive because there's no pump or, you know what I mean? Like usually that's how you get the head in the keg is pressurizing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to
Dude,
build it up.
This thing shot out like a 13-year-old's first time looking at a Sears catalog.
See, mine's already getting better.
At a Sears
But
catalog.
but it does. Nobody does that anymore. That shows your age. It does have that nice dark color to
It
it,
does.
though.
It's beauty. It's a beauty.
Oh.
I smell it from here.
Are we drinking already? Let's
I
let
mean,
the fun
Yeah.
and games
All right.
begin.
Yeah,
Let's
might as
drink
well.
this beer.
Head.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Ooh. First drink on that's pretty nice.
Holy shit.
That's pretty tasty. I get the peach for sure.
That is really good.
I get the peach too, and
And it's not like a sweet peach. It's just peach.
No, it's
it
nice.
like finishes with
Yes.
the peach.
Yeah.
It has a little bitterness at the end, but then it just changed. Really
Yeah, but so do
good.
peaches in general. Peaches typically are a little bitter. at the
Yeah.
end.
Really?
You know, a lot of people we did a peach. Sorry, Mr. E said something when we did a peach beer this one time that kind of made a lot of sense to me. He said it doesn't taste like the outside part of the peach. It
Yeah,
tastes
the
more
inside
and
where
like
that
the
seed-
inside where it gets a little bit more bitter.
Yeah, where the seed is.
Yes.
Holy shit! Who said that?
Mr. E.
And that cocksucker's not here.
I know,
That
and
would've
he
been
doesn't
perfect.
show
The
up.
sad part is he would love this beer.
That
I
fuck-
know, he would love this
That
beer.
fucking teeth thumper, dude.
So
Sergeant Show.
Sergeant Show, what did you think about 2024? I mean, we are what, 4 days away from the new year?
So it was a crazy ass year. We did some things that we had never done before on this channel. Hit a lot of landmarks that we had never hit before on the channel. And you know, even considering that I almost died and
No
was
shit.
off for
Hold
like
Let's elaborate on that. He almost died. Not only did he get COVID, he then followed up with diverticulitis. I mean, you fucking almost died.
Yeah, it was rough. And I took basically a month and a half off, but we still had a similar amount of posts. We have more views. I'll go through some of the numbers in a minute, but we have more views. We had more subscriptions. We hosted 2 beard contests.
Major events.
Yes, major events. Yeah.
Like thousands of people events.
Yes. Yeah. So, it was it was a great year. It was a year of big time growth for the channel, which missing a month and a half of it, you might not have thought. And honestly, I'll be totally honest with you. At the end of the month and a half that I took off, I thought I just might not go back to doing stuff. I just might not go back to the channel.
I felt that coming from you. And you know what? I said, fuck that shit off. I said, get back to work, monkey.
But I did. I unfucked myself.
Whoa.
I unfucked myself and I got back up on the horse.
Lots of therapy.
And some of our best content that we've done has been since that point. I've rejuvenated my passion for the channel, and we've come on strong since then. So
and you went strong this year. I'm saying this with all the love, but I'm pretty sure 50% of this year has been without me. Like I feel like you left me a little behind.
Yeah,
I don't leave people behind. People get left behind.
That's true. So Tiny J is at fault here on this. We've had a lot going on just in personal lives this year. As much as I tried to keep up with him, I just couldn't this year either. And man, you almost died and you kept through. And kudos.
Hey, that's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
He is. He's a loyal dude.
But you know what else? We started a rants podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We did our game shows.
God, that was this time last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Killer Kyle just screwed me over constantly.
Killer Kyle.
Well, Killer Kyle had that one window of his life where he wasn't working and he wasn't doing a lot of things.
Oh, so he's like the rest of us now.
Hey, I want to get involved with your channel. And then as soon as he went back to having a job and having a life, I can't do anything
Show
else.
off life lesson. You wanna start a YouTube channel, you wanna start podcasting, lose your job.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be my suggestion number 1 to you.
You'll have nothing but time to invest.
Yeah.
Hey, what about my fucking year?
What about your year?
fucking year?
What about it wasn't good, guys. Let me tell you.
Oh, but you got your breaking thing going on.
Yeah. What are you doing now, Dangler?
I am starting my own live. I'm starting my own live. It's producing a lot of money. I just haven't produced a lot of money for myself yet.
Yeah, but he's razzing.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
helmets.
Talk us about it.
Yeah. It's NFL memorabilia. I'm selling on-field helmets.
Well, so how do people find you, Diggler?
10%ers.
10%ers on what?
On TikTok. On wherever.
10%ers.
Yeah.
Number 10 or letters 10?
Look, you just look up who's the best fucking memorabilia salesman in the world, and you fucking see my face. That's how you find me.
10, the number 10, the word percenters.
Thank you.
On
Sgt
TikTok.
Show. You knew where I was going with that. I'm trying to help him out.
Well, otherwise, life has been...
Diggler, let's not bring the crowd down here tonight on our year-end review.
The good news is I'm still hair.
First of all,
hair.
I wanna do a shout out here. Our 2 biggest events this year were probably the most fun I had all year. We did the Patty Party in downtown Wichita, which is the St. Patty's Day event.
Wagon Master St. Patty's Day party. Yep.
Everybody down there, great. Wagon Masters, great.
Yep, had a great time.
But our intro to that was through Walnut River.
Yep.
Yeah, they wanted us to be ambassadors this year. We have been asked by them to promote them and be a part of their team and promoting them. And it's been great. We've had a great time with those guys. And then along with the Gold Fest down in El Dorado.
Remember right before Smash Mouth came on, we
man,
went out there and
jamming
hosted the
Smash
beard contest.
So, no, we had a great time down at El
those
Dorado's
were-
Gold Fest.
Those events were so much fun because, just first of all, just the anticipation of doing it, right? Getting down there, having backstage passes, they're like, hey, you guys get to come back here where nobody else goes. and and then, you know, getting up on stage in front of, I've always kind of wondered, you know, like, is there a scale? I'm very comfortable talking in front of groups of people. I really always have been. But I always wondered if there was a scale on that. Like, is there a number that you hit where you just start going like, you know? And so I really wondered about that. And I just kept saying to myself, like, don't be anything extra. Don't be anything different. Just be yourself. You're just a smart ass naturally. You just say funny shit naturally. Just be you.
The great part, though, during all of that, though, was the acceptance of the crowd.
Oh, yeah. So my
Which
brother, B-Rad, pointed this out. He was like, you know, before the beard contest, even when they were doing all the other activities and stuff, everyone was all spread out in the park, and they were kind of on the edges. And then as soon as the beard contest started and you got into it, like everybody started coming down.
Or the war cry really brought him in.
Yeah, like everybody started like huddling around. He was like that. Yeah, it was like, he's like, it made the event. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, they were great events. We oddly enough, here's a highlight for 2025. We've been asked to come back and do the Patty Party, beard contest and war cry for this year's 2025.
I already did promo videos for them. Yeah, like they want me. And another thing that's fun that's going to come up in 2025 is official Warbeard Day in El Dorado, Kansas.
El Dorado.
And so they're going to hold a big party in El Dorado for official Warbeard Day, which their city council made it official. So that's a done deal. And they're going to have a bunch of the same kind of, it'll be similar to a St. Patty's Day party. They're going to have food trucks. They're going to have musicians. They're going to have everything. Not only do they want me to do the beard contest, but they want me to MC the whole event for them.
Actually, as we talk about official Warbeard Day, I came across someone, it doesn't happen very often. We live in Wichita, Walnut River's right in El Dorado. Most people in this area are very familiar with Warbeard, right? Would you agree? Most people know that beer.
Yes.
So my sister, she lives up in Manhattan. She has a new boyfriend. And I asked him, I said, he loves stouts. He likes some darker beers. And I said, have you ever had Warbeard? We were out at River City Brewery, and he goes, no, I've never had one. Unfortunately, they had just dried up their tap that day. So he was down for...
I'm kind of surprised River City had it anyways. Since
they did.
Made their own.
They did, though. They had dried up their tap. And so he was down for Christmas Eve with the family, and I picked up a 6-pack, and I gave him one. So it's always interesting to me that someone who's never had one, it's like, all right, yeah, you need to try a Warbeard.
Yeah.
He drank half that damn 6-pack that I bought for myself, the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He goes, this is really good. He goes, it's really good.
That's what Eric does when he brings 4 beers over. He thinks it's 2 and 2, and he leaves. And
3 and 1, bitch. 3 and 1.
So it was very interesting though to see.
I'll snag your half-drunk beer out of your hand and 3.5 to half.
Look, I'm 100 pounds heavier, and you give me that shit.
But yeah, no, he loved the Warbeard. It was fantastic. So it just proves, guys that haven't tried it that still love it.
I really do believe that Warbeard could take over the world. It's, you know, I'm 300 and almost 370 beer reviews into this, and once again, just take away the last 3 years. My whole life, I was in the military, traveling the globe. I was drinking Spanish beers and English beers and Italian beers and Turkish beers
and German beers.
German beers, right? So I've been a beer drinker my whole life, and I always try new stuff when I see it. Always, even before we started doing this channel. And I'm telling you, Warbeard is my favorite beer in the world. That's not bullshit. That's real life. That's just like, it is such a great beer. So, and here's the other thing before, and then after this, I'm going to stop sucking my dick. But
no, we're sucking that dick.
Continue. You're gonna suck it so hard and good.
But it's not only the Walnut River is that good, but the head brewer of the Green Frog Brewery came from Walnut River. The head brewer of Redbud Brewery came from Walnut River.
Ooh.
And both of them, I've done multiple reviews at both of those locations, and they're freaking delicious. So not only is Walnut River making good beer, they're exporting people from their organization that are then going and making really good beer. I don't know what it is. I don't know what their secret is, but they just kick ass.
I love that you brought those up. So one of my favorite things to watch this year was, and maybe it touched my heart because you did the Highway 77 beer tour. So Green Frog, which you just talked about, is from Douglas, Kansas. That's my stomping grounds. That's where I grew up. And you spent time down at Lady Bird down in Winfield.
Yep.
And then I haven't been to Redbud yet in Augusta because it just recently opened.
Gotta go. It's really good, dude.
But
Really good.
Augusta's my stomping grounds too. So you hit that whole tour, and it's like I loved watching it because I'm like, yes, small towns, creating breweries, creating a brand, creating a team.
Yeah.
And what I love most about it is, and I remember going down to Green Frog with you, how much they just accepted us.
Oh, yeah.
They loved it.
They loved it. Yeah.
And we love them. Don't get me wrong. We love them too.
Oh, yeah.
We had a great time there.
Great people down there. And it's family owned, obviously in a small town like Douglas, of course it's family owned. But yes. So, and this year we also kind of took not a big detour, but if you look at our first year and our second year, a lot of it was like standing outside of liquor stores or here in the studio or in the garage.
Hold on.
Drinking
Rephrase that.
beers.
Either we were breaking the law or we were at home.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Hold on.
But we were doing these.
Blur my face out.
But we were doing these beers that we bought from the liquor store. And we've definitely this year started to transition over more to like going to these breweries, meeting the people that make the beer, getting a personal feel for the atmosphere and the employees and the whole process, the whole setup, and reviewing a lot more beers at the brewery. And it has been so much more fun for me. I
agree.
It.
Leprechaun Lab, fantastic. We
Yeah.
had a great time there.
Yep.
Norton's is always a fun time.
Yep.
The three that we just mentioned on 77, of course, Walnut Rivers had us down multiple times.
Yep.
Central Standard's been a blast.
Yep.
Central
Central Standard. So funny story. The reason that we're hooked up with Walnut River is because we were at Central Standard reviewing beers.
Yeah.
And we walked up, and I walked in to get the beers, and
I had
Tiny
my
J
Tiny J.
took off his hoodie, and he had his Sgt Show shirt on underneath. And Sean, one of the guys from Walnut River, was there and was like, "Hey, are you guys with Sgt?" And we had just done that beer bracket right
Yes,
there.
that right
That
there.
beer bracket.
The March Madness bracket.
The March Madness bracket where Warbeard came out as the ultimate champ. And so they had been liking those videos because obviously, free promotion for them about their beer. And so they had been really tuned into the channel and they saw us and they were like, "Is that Sgt Show?" And then we just had this conversation.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, we're filming Warbeard heist videos. We're hosting beard contests. Like,
Yeah,
we're part of the family, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and so last one I was going to say, Hopping Gnome has been fantastic too this last year. But you know what else has been great?
First Man and Derby.
First
We've
Man.
done some really good beers down there. We did several reviews at the old Tap House and Social Room.
Yes, over in Keachai.
In
God, we got to get
Keachai.
back out there. We have a blast every time we're out
We
there.
do.
And they partner with all these local breweries too.
Yep.
Oddly enough, we go out there and we have a good time, play board games.
Yep.
Yep.
What was last year? Did we go to that one in Derby?
That's First Man. Yeah.
And that's First Man.
That
Okay,
was for
that
my
one.
birthday last year.
That's right.
But you know what else is
I was like, I haven't been in.
you know what else has been great? You, sir, Mr. World Traveler, have been multiple breweries outside of the state of Kansas.
He's international.
You've been in Washington State. You've been in
Davenport, Iowa. Colorado.
Yeah.
Texas.
Texas.
I've had a chance to travel and drink some really good beers.
And those guys were very receptive to you too.
Oh, Davenport, Iowa.
Yes, that
was the best. Davenport, Iowa was the best. Not only are there breweries so their beers are really good. Don't get me wrong. Especially Front Street. I loved Front Street. Every beer. Front Street is the one that you and I did, the vanilla, when we were standing on the dock in Lake Marion when you really like that vanilla porter.
Mm-hmm.
And all their beers I've given really good scores. So Front Street in Davenport, Iowa is really, really good. But just their whole brew scene, they have like 8 breweries in a small
Was that the guy
area.
that he reviewed with you?
And they came out and reviewed beers with me. When they found out that I was reviewing beers for YouTube, they would come out and be like, hey, I'll review one of these with you. And, giving me beers that hadn't even been tapped yet. And like, it was very cool, man. Davenport, Iowa was one of the coolest beer spots. If you're on a beer destination tour, Davenport, Iowa, I would highly recommend it. But yes, I have done beers all over the United States this year. That's been another part of this. It's like big. So let's talk about some numbers. So when we talk about growth on the channel,
I mean, look at these guns. That's how much I've grown.
That's right.
So in 2024, I had 193 posts, which in 2023, I had 188. So very, very similar, right?
That was just post. How many
times I posted, right?
Okay.
And that's pretty good, though. That's pretty busy considering that I was off for a month and a half this year when I got sick, right? So this year we had 18,000 views, and that is up 81% from the year before. The year before we had 2.5 thousand views. We went up to 18,000 views.
So before you move on there, first of all, those views don't happen without the show-offs.
Oh, yeah.
They don't. You guys make that happen.
That's right. That's right. And so we had, it's funny the way that they break this down. We had 5 days and 21 hours of videos watched this year. 5 days and 21 hours. So
Jesus.
almost 6 days.
I look at you 5 days a week and I just want to punch you in the face.
Yeah. Last year we had 4 days and 9 hours.
Diggler and I understand. 5 days a week is just too much. I mean, I understand. If it was 7 days, I'm like, they're fucking lying.
I don't even go outside anymore. I'm scared to see it.
So our number of views was up 81%. Our time viewed was up 22%.
Yeah, that's great growth.
Then we had 2.9 thousand what they call interactions, and that means likes, shares, or comments.
All right.
Right? Up 29% from the year before. Okay? It's nice growth. This is the big one, though. We had 78 new subscribers this year. Compared to last year, we had 25. That's 212% growth in subscribers in 2024.
212. So what I'm hearing is we need year-over-year growth. So we need
350 next
we need
year.
1,000 subscribers next year. So show-offs, I need you all to subscribe.
Fill that bitch up. Okay.
That's great growth.
It is. And so we had 4 videos. So we had not cracked the 1,000 view on a single video up until this year.
300.
And we cracked 1,000 4 times this year.
Oh, 4 times?
4 times.
Nah.
And the number one driver of that is, as Tiny J says, the 300th episode that we did where we did a day in the life of Sgt Show.
It took so long to shoot that. It took so long.
First of all, just let me say, the part, all of it was funny. I mean, it was funny from start to finish. But the part with Kyle... The part about like the flashcards, the beer cards,
beer.
Like, oh my god, that was so. Every time I watched it, I fucking
K.
Yeah. And the Diggler hand puppet.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Okay,
I will teach you. Diggler, don't let him talk shit. You're here tonight, unlike Mr. Reed.
I know, right?
Between both of us, we're fucked up.
So we got 4.4 thousand views on that video. 4.4 thousand, 4,400 views on that video. That's by far and away the most that we've ever
video,
had.
I laughed all the way through. All the way through was good.
No, that was a good one. And You know what's funny is Tiny J's like, oh, he's been talking about doing this forever, because I have been.
You have been.
I have been talking.
He's been talking about it since the 100th episode when he made me drink that nasty Pabst Blue Ribbon. He's talking, we gotta do a Dave Sgt Show. Been talking about it for years.
But the point is, people, these are the, like, as a creative person, sometimes things don't fully form until it's time for them to fully form.
That's true.
About that for a long time.
That's true. But, I do push you sometimes, like March Madness was a good push for you, and it paid off for us. So I think about the immediate gains. Sgt Show thinks about the long-term gain. So I'll give him, it's a balance. He thinks about the long-term, the long-term stuff. Sometimes I'm like, hey, we got to hit this stuff now.
Short stroke it.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get off. All right.
So, and this is time for another shout out, because, well, actually, so our second most viewed video this year was the Warbeard Best Beard Contest at the Patty Party. We had 1.4 thousand views. 1,400 people viewed that video.
That day, I still can't. I can't express it. That day was fantastic.
It was fun.
We got
there early. It was cold. They were playing bagpipes and shit right when we got there. We had the whole tent to ourselves. The whole
Sgt Show will tell you it's about me. I was, one of my biggest fears about that was that we were just not going to be accepted. It was that people are going to, who the hell is these people, everything. The acceptance from the city of Wichita on that was unparalleled. I don't understand
I went up there
it.
And snatched the mic for the contest.
Yeah, it's just
because the guy was like, "No, wait, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm the host."
Yeah. They're like, but it was fantastic. I mean, the love we got out of all that was just, we had a great time. We had fantastic, but just the fact that we were able to entertain everybody and have a good time was just, you can't explain that. You just can't.
And a little girl won the War Cry contest and got to wear the horns and everything. We have tons of pictures with people in the horns and the fur cape and everything. It was a good time. So this is our second shout out, though, because the next 2 times that we cracked 1,000 were our 2 beers. We only did 2 reviews at Rosebud Brewing in Augusta. And both of them broke 1,000 views. One was 1.6K and one was 1.1K. So both of, and that's a testament to the people at Rosebud that are doing their social media, because they shared it. And then the other people that were down with them shared it. I think both of those videos, got shared double-digit times. So one of them was like 10 shares and one of them was like 12 shares. And they got over 1,000 views on both of them. So we broke the 1,000 mark 4 times last year.
We've talked about a lot of local people. You know who we haven't mentioned who has really impressed me? Blood Orchard Brewery.
Oh, yeah. Blood Orchard is actually really good.
Yeah, they're right down there near my neighborhood.
And new.
But the thing about them...
And have a lot of other things going on besides just their beer.
But the thing that's unique about them is they make everything on site that goes into... Not
everything, but they have...
Their flavors.
Most of their beers have some kind of a ingredient that they grow on the property.
The flavors.
The honey, the Pilsner, the honey's from there.
Yeah.
The peach beer, the peaches are from there. The blackberry seltzer, the blackberry is from there. Yes.
Yeah, so it's something from there. And every beer's been good.
Yeah.
They've been very impressive. And what's funny is
the pickle beer was good.
The pickle beer was so good. I wanted a burger so bad after that pickle beer.
Right.
But the thing about them is they do, because I'm down in that area, live down in the Hayesville area. Every Saturday, especially during the warmer months, they do a big food trucks around and everything out, and they doing beer makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Why not? If they're getting all that good food, why not a cold beer to wash it down? And good. I don't think we've had one bad review there.
No, we had their honey beer first, and it was fantastic.
Yeah. I think we've done 4.
But the point I'm trying to make is Wichita's got it going on the beer scene.
Wichita has a really good brew
It's not just Wichita. It's Wichita and the surrounding areas.
Well,
The
yeah.
surrounding areas are really starting to shine.
The region, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a couple. There's Salt City up in Hutch.
Mhm.
There's a couple that are up by McPherson and Heston that I've seen that I want to go try.
Yeah.
There's and there's new ones popping. I heard there's a second one going into Augusta at some point.
Yes, it's actually, I believe, I haven't seen the date, but they are almost done remodeling the building. So in Augusta, that whole downtown area, those are really old buildings. So when people move in there, they have a lot of
shit ton
overhaul
renovation to do. Yeah. So I agree. This is a fantastic brewery. You know, like I tell people all the time, like the two things that I don't think Wichita gets enough credit for is their brew scene and their barbecue scene.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some damn good barbecue in Wichita, Kansas.
Well, because, and to touch on the barbecue thing, Wichita's unique because a lot of people come to Kansas thinking it's going to be
Kansas City.
and ladled in sauce.
Yeah.
But we're very much Texas. But there's areas that are very much North Carolina. We like the vinegar base.
Yeah, some do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have a nice variation.
Oh, it's a huge melting pot.
But a ton of good ass
Yeah.
places that you can go to get some good ass
Yeah.
barbecue. You know?
We may not have good seafood, but by God, we got good barbecue.
Yes. Yeah. And, you know, Wichita has always been on the forefront of food. You know, like White Castle started here. Pizza Hut started here. Freddy's Frozen Custard started here. Like all these places that end up spreading all over, like a lot of them, there's a chunk of them, like the food scene in Wichita has always been good.
Yeah.
But the barbecue, particularly for me, is like, mwah,
It's
you know?
You're right, but I still stand on Wichita is a melting pot when it comes to barbecue. You can go to any barbecue place in Wichita, and it's a hair different from every single one of them.
That is true. Even the fast food barbecue, like that shit's good too.
Oh yeah, like Hog Wild.
Yeah,
like I would consider
Which is
them
low
more
end
like
for me.
fast food.
but it's good as hell.
But it's good. It's good barbecue. There is nothing wrong with it. But you've got,
What's that football player?
Station 8. You've got BNC. You've got Bite Me. You've got When Pigs Fly. You've got, dude, there's at least a dozen legit barbecue places where you can get your hands on some of the best barbecue. So anyways, that's not to take away from beer, which is what we're talking about.
So let's talk about beer. What were one of your favorite moments of this year?
one of my favorite moments of this year.
Be it a review, be it whatever.
Well, I mean, I think honestly, and we've already talked about it extensively, but I think one of the favorite days of my life in general was hosting the Warbeard Best Beard contest at the Patty Party. Like, I have loved St. Patrick's Day. Like, I have been throwing St. Patrick's Day parties at my house for years and years and years. Like, it's always been my favorite holiday. And so then to be on stage in front of thousands of cheering people in downtown Wichita and do that, it was like, man, this is a fucking cool ass moment in my life. Like it meant a lot. And to be there with you and my brother B-Rad was there and Cookie Joe was there, so to be with these people that I love. And I felt like the king of St. Patrick's Day. I did. I felt like the king.
Giggler,
of
don't
St.
worry.
Patrick's
We knew
Day.
you were working. You were protecting the servants. It's okay.
But not Mystery. He was probably just being a
Yeah,
bitch,
Mystery
talking
was
about
just
how
being a
tired he
little bitch.
was from like 2 weeks before. He'd be like, "Hey, 2 weeks ago I exercised, and I don't think I can make it."
Yeah. And I got.
Oh, what time does it start? 11 o'clock? That's pretty early. I might not be up by 11 o'clock. I don't know.
Beer man.
So,
Beer dude. Thank you.
Giggler, you got a favorite one?
Yeah, hour mile.
Your favorite Sgt Show moment from the last year.
Okay. Let's see here. Gangster's Paradise.
No, was that this year? That had to have been.
No, I got it. Yeah, I'll yell. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Let me fucking yell here.
Gangster's Paradise.
When we did Gangster Paradise together.
That was at least more than a year ago. I don't remember. Fact check him. Hold on, I got it.
Well, here, while you fact check that, while quite honestly, the big events this year were fantastic. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite events this year was Sgt Show doesn't like Imperial beers. And I have been searching and searching for an Imperial beer you would love. And guess what? On my birthday, we found an Imperial you liked. Did we not?
I'm sorry, what now?
My favorite event this year was the Imperial beer I found you fucking loved.
Oh, yeah, on your birthday.
On my birthday. He found the Crimson Red, and whoo!
That was really good.
It was so good. It's dangerous as hell.
2 years ago.
Okay, so favorite moment would be at the lake. The lake with you, that was fun as hell. That review was funny as hell.
That review was fucking funny because we were standing on a dock.
There was a lot going on.
And all these boats are going by, and we're like fucking like,
yeah. and then Cookie Joe at the end of it was like, I didn't record.
Did she really?
I've never seen Sgt Show in my life.
But it's so believable. The unfortunate part is it's so believable. That's why I said she really didn't.
Did we reshoot it?
I think we reshat.
I bet you did because you shat and then you had to reshoot.
We reshat it.
This damn beer is strong. Oh, let's review it.
Hey man, let's reshat this thing.
Guys, I'm pretty sure the beer is about halfway gone.
Oh, it's only halfway? Wow.
Well, it's a process,
you were like, hour my ass.
Yeah, it's like a process, bro.
But no, my favorite time this year was the fact that I finally found you an Imperial you would drink that you liked. I've been trying. Since the day we started, I've been giving you Imperials, and every one of them you're like, yeah, I like it.
So I will say that there's been a couple that I well, you know, but I rate most of those Imperials on a slide score, right? Like same thing as IPAs. It's like if I feel like this Imperial is like a 5, I'll probably give it a 7. Because I should be rating it against other Imperials, not against all the other beers in the world. Same thing when I do with pale ales, right? That was like the first Imperial that I was just like, I could just rate this like
it's so
on
good,
a regular scale. Like I could just rate this exactly how I feel about it. Because it was a 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a legit 9. Yeah. And if I would have given it the slide, it probably would have got an 11.
Yeah. So another moment for me that was fantastic was it wasn't too long ago. We did that French toast milk stout. And we sat here in the studio and did it. It is the first beer that I ever downed the whole thing. I liked it that much. Yeah, I just downed the whole thing.
Did we do this Halloween or was it last Halloween where we were the peanuts and the peach?
That was last Halloween, dear.
This Halloween.
Oh, yeah, I didn't go.
You guys didn't go.
Like I said, show offs. It's been a bad year. But 2025, I'm coming alive. I mean, I'm gonna be going to your.
Hell yeah, dude! You'll love it.
I'm the ball.
Hey, so we've talked about this a lot on the channel. Hey, by the way, ladies, I'm no longer available.
That's right. Off the market.
I'm off the market.
Guess what else we found out?
He's not gay.
It was a huge debate at our Christmas
party. He's not gay.
I'm not gay. I've been telling him for a while.
I didn't know. I was like,
but
I don't know.
I am not gay. I've been telling him for years.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, he's not. Turns out he's not.
How come when he hugs you, he cups your ball?
Hey. That's about That's about making sure you don't get frostbite, okay?
He is a very, very, very smart
The
man.
warmth. The
No,
warmth.
we're happy
people.
for you, Tiny J.
Yeah.
I'm glad you seem a lot more relaxed now, not so binded up by
No,
severe withdrawal.
We've been doing this for 3 years, and you've been like, "Oh, he's single. He's single."
Fair enough.
She seems very
It's
nice,
a fair
though.
declaration.
The 2 times I met her,
And
she
I
seemed
like her.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her. And Cookie Joe likes her, which is way more
Ooh,
important.
yeah, that's way more important to me.
Way more important.
Fuck these assholes.
Yeah.
Cookie Joe don't like me, and you love me.
See,
Hey, let me tell you something.
this time last year when we were doing this exact same thing, Cookie, and it wasn't just you, it was you and me.
Yeah.
He was the only one that was
And
exempted
just like
from
last
it.
Yeah, Cookie loves
like,
me. You two assholes.
They were just like at Norton.
Yeah.
He
You
was
two-
just roasting
you
us
two
and shit
assholes-
Like, Tiny J,
You two
Tiny
assholes
J."
are the Antichrist, and I am the baby.
I swear, the people. I feel like because I like Cookie Joe's her personality is funny and everything. It seems like the people you like the most hate you the most. It's the weirdest thing. You guys ever have that?
No.
No, not at all.
Show off, please. Add in the comments. I know I'm not the only one.
No, because I like you fuckers and I don't hate you at all.
Yeah.
And I'm not all. I
mean,
don't.
how
I don't
often-
know. Get on your ass like they can get on our ass.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think part of that is the female male.
I don't understand. Oh, I don't
Crazy.
understand. I don't get it that from anybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Well,
know. Usually I don't either, but lately.
actually, you get that at work quite a bit for me. Let's be honest about that. I have laid it on pretty thick. Come on.
work with Tiny J. I heard really fucking good.
Yeah, I can. When we're sitting there eating lunch together, I can get after him for sure. No,
First
so
of all, I know you're a damn liar. We only eat breakfast together, and I'm the only one eating.
you know. Well,
heard
now but we're talking about 2024. Okay?
Yeah.
This is a year in
Yeah,
review.
yeah. I heard if you don't have your morning coffee though,
That's me.
you're a grumpy bitch. That's what
So, one of the funniest reviews that we did this year, in my opinion, was at the old school tap house and social room, and it was Connect 3, bitch.
Or
You remember that one?
was it? Or no, it's motherfucker.
No, that was the year before.
Was that the year before?
Yeah. This year it was Connect 3.
Yeah, because you like to
then
cheat, and make up
and
your
then
own
you brought
rules.
it up, and you were like, "Oh, this is a motherfucker! It's all over again." I was
Well,
like,
see,
no,
I'm,
this is
I'm
not a motherfucker.
so triggered. It's a motherfucker incident.
This is not a motherfucker incident. This is Connect 3, bitch. And I beat your ass.
Yeah. So one of my favorite ones this year was, and it's oddly enough, you and I were on two ends of the spectrum. Tassomancy from
Oh,
Central
yeah.
Standard Brewery.
I remember that one.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Leather, black tea, tobacco,
Whoa.
and Tabasco
Lemon
or something.
zest.
Lemon zest or
Is that what you
something.
brought back to your house?
No. So I instantly, I can't believe I had Diggler face.
Oh, it was Diggler Face.
I took a drink and I'm
and
like,
keep in mind, I will edit in all these. I'll edit in. Yeah.
All the
no.
Diggler faces?
So we'll
Instantly,
see your Diggler
instantly
face.
Diggler face.
Yeah.
And he's like, I like it. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
To me, it was like leather and smoke.
Now keep in mind.
And I'm like, I fucking love leather and smoke.
What's
Like,
funny?
I fucking-
He drinks this beer. I'm officially like at that point like 8 months off the tobacco. So it was like just a straight punch of
Oh,
tobacco.
you don't do anything?
No, I don't dip or
I
anything.
mean, I won't say that I loved it. I don't want to say I loved it.
I didn't
but
say love.
I definitely thought it was okay. Better than okay. Good. I thought it was good.
I'm pretty sure I compared it to chewing on a cigar and a boot at the same time.
Yeah. He was like, it tastes like I chewed on a cigar and ate a boot.
But I had been off tobacco. Remember, that was my big goal in the last year was to quit tobacco. And I just
Good
was
for
too
you.
much. So, well, you know what? We've been talking about this last year.
Yeah, and I've not really been a part of it. So I've been back.
You know, you've been busy.
It wasn't busy. It
But what do we want to see out of 2025? I mean, I'm sure the show apps have ideas, but
Right
what
here.
do we want to see out of
Right here. Like,
2025?
give the people what they want.
Come on, Diggler. What would you like to see out of this channel in 2025? How do we grow? How do we change?
Well, that's the way I see it. Is you don't need to change anything. You need to keep being you and authentic. You need to keep doing what you're doing. You're growing, right?
Yeah.
You just showed your numbers.
We're growing.
Keep doing that every year. Within 5 more years, it's going to be like you're going to see it go.
Celebs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And your first celeb's right here. I mean,
and we have. Well, the thing is that's what I love about this. And I don't know if you saw my Christmas review, but I'm like, we have the same crew, as absent as Mystery likes to be, and as absent as Diggler has been.
Yeah, you, me, and Cookie were always here.
And Cookie are always here. But the thing is, they've never given up on this.
No.
They just don't have time sometimes, and or they're bitches about it, whatever.
I'm right here.
It's only a matter of time before we end up like some big. We were talking this earlier. Some big people in the Wichita area. You know, even though they're food, we're going to end up as big as them.
Fucking Barry Sanders might be on here.
And it's a matter if you just stick with it, and if you never give up.
Shout out Barry.
Then we will. This channel will be a big thing. And the thing is, I want everyone to know I never started this channel to be YouTube famous. I never started this channel to make money off of YouTube or whatever, Facebook or any of that shit.
Yeah,
no, we started this channel to drink every beer in the universe.
As an excuse.
Well, but more than that, because we have great cooking videos. We have the games. Preposterous questions.
Fucking game
we
show.
need to bring back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to bring.
So
back
Sgt
the
Show, you review beers, huh?
And we need to bring back preposterous questions.
Uh-huh.
We need to bring back the game show, preposterous questions, and the cooking videos. Like those are 3 things that we need to bring back this new year.
My challenge is not necessarily preposterous question. I think cooking, because
hey,
your boy.
I'm thinking I should be in the cooking videos too. I do not know how to cook.
So
I do not know how to cook, and we can do like, hey,
we were just talking.
agree.
We were just talking about him earlier, weren't we?
I want to learn how to cook. Good.
But
I think it'll be hilarious.
We want to give you a recipe and let you cook.
Yeah,
we were talking about that.
Yes.
But cooking videos, the Chow Hall needs to come back. It's been absentee this year because it's just been a crazy year, right?
It's been a crazy year.
But one thing
the thing is, every year is crazy. We need to start making more of a point of pushing back the craziness and doing it.
I think a challenge for this group, whether it be you and me, or you and Cookie, or you and Diggler, Mystery. I think we need more podcasting. Just talking.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, but here's the problem with that, and I love to do that. But then you start getting into areas where you can really start impacting your professional life.
That's true.
You could say things that people see, and so I would love, dude. I would love
change it
nothing
up.
more.
Reaction videos. We need more reaction videos.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Oh,
I
dude.
think
How about
reaction-
that versus podcast? Let's do reaction videos.
I think
Dude, I think
reaction videos would be good
I got
because then it's just our opinion.
exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
so it keeps it more
But
open.
the thing is, like, I'd love to just like bring up the news and be like, "Do you know how dumb that motherfucker is? Do you know how stupid that idea is?"
No, I want reactions like 2 chick, 1 cup, like.
No, so I want to do because you guys know I like weird music, right? Like you guys know that I find the weird stuff. I find the stuff that nobody, I turned you on to Ren. I turned you on to Steven Wilson Jr. I turned you, so
You just turned me on.
I turned Diggler on.
Diggy dig.
So I want to do a thing called Sgt Show Tunes, where I play their songs and I turn people on to new and different music that they would never have listened to before, because I have fantastic taste in
You have good
music,
taste.
and I don't care what anyone will tell you. My wife might tell you I don't have good taste in music. She's wrong. I have great taste in
And
music.
you never say Cookie Joe's wrong.
And I like everything. I like rap. I like country. I like blues. I like jazz. I like classical music. I like all of it. You know what I mean? Like all of it. Opera.
I've been
even.
wanting to go to the opera.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
wait.
I love all
that
of it. Like, but only the good stuff, people. Only the good stuff. I've got an ear for that shit.
I'm telling you, you want to do Sgt Show's tunes, and I challenge you. We get a fire pit and we do karaoke and beers around the fire.
Yes.
That's another great
Yes.
idea.
I will fucking be there.
That's another great idea.
And we should all buy an acoustic guitar.
Sergeant Show
Start learning.
sings and a beer review
Around the fire.
around the
And we
fire.
should all have our own acoustic guitars and try to make our own melodies to it.
Hey, you know, the thing is I don't know how to play the guitar,
Me either.
but you can just hit notes,
along.
one single note.
Actually, hey,
done.
you
and
know,
sing.
hold on. So, one of your, I'm pretty sure he's one of your top show-offs, Matt Woodall.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
He knows how to play the
Mac me
guitar.
off? Yeah.
Matt has fallen off of my top list for a while. I don't know how much
Really?
he watches anymore.
Well, so Matt is
Yeah,
probably-
he used to be always on my, because I get a report every week of the people that have watched like this much or that much. He used to always be on my list.
Matt Woody, this is for you.
And
You didn't pick it up.
he hadn't been on the list for a while.
All right, we're finished.
You gotta wake up Sunday?
I gotta wake up alive, Diggler. I just have to wake up alive. That's the only
You said You
thing.
took a nap earlier.
If I could feel my heartbeat in my brain, that's probably. I think we're getting close to this.
Yep, we're down to the final glass.
Okay, what is the final question?
So the final question is the rating of this beer. This is a
Yes.
beer review.
Yep, because that's done. That is cash.
Yeah, it's pretty much oh.
Go ahead and just
Yeah,
drizzle
and
it
if
off.
I have to drink a little more, I will.
We're getting to the end. I like this beer.
But
We did it though. Another full mini keg right here in front of you on Sergeant
shit.
Show.
Yeah, keep it going, bitch.
I don't know. That drizzle keeps going. It's almost like the drizzle never stops.
That's like in my pants, dude. Like sometimes it just don't stop.
Oh, it's stopping. It's stopping.
It's stopping right now.
Okay.
All right, cheers. Love you guys.
Oh.
I love
Hold
you.
on, it's like I'm peeing asparagus.
First and foremost, I would like to say
I love you, Diggly.
I love all you
I love you,
motherfuckers.
Johnny.
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
how I had to listen to you guys rant on for 45 minutes.
First of
without
all,
me.
Merry Christmas to you, sir. This was the beer I bought you.
Yep, and thank you, Tiny
Uh-huh.
Jake. Hey,
And
I
let's
love
not
you,
be too
motherfucker.
hasty.
Yeah.
nice.
Because
Yeah.
We've only been drinking for an hour.
Yeah, nice words,
let's
motherfucker.
not be too hasty.
Nice words from a
Before we
gentleman.
rate this
You're a
thing.
fucking scholar, asshole. Well, it tasted like the last 7 I just had.
It's very peachy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is peachy. I never got pecan.
What kind of beer
No.
is this considered?
Well, maybe
It's
the
a,
better
it's a
on the
dark lager, yeah.
Oh,
it's a
so
lager.
so I'm a lager fan.
Yeah.
I am. That's what I
You
am.
are,
I'm
yeah.
a lager fan.
Yep.
It is
This
pretty
is
dark for a
phenomenal.
Shiner. If you've ever drank Shiner, this is pretty dark for a Shiner.
Listen, it's not dark if you get a fucking black eye shiner.
So oddly enough, when I picked this up for Diggler, I said, "Hey, he usually drinks like Bud Light or
Thank you.
fucking
You're a
Outlaw."
thoughtful bitch, you know
And
that?
she's like, "Oh, we have this Shiner keg over here. It's a holiday thing. He'll love it."
What'd you say? Fuck it. I don't
You know
care.
what else? What was funny is when we were going to
He'll
so
love it.
our Sergeant Show holiday party was one day after Diggler's birthday.
Yep.
Yep.
One day after
2 days.
Diggler, 2 days after Diggler's birthday.
The
And
20th.
so Mr. E called me up and he said, "Hey, what should I get Diggler for his birthday?" And I said, "You know what? If I was you, I'd get him a big flat of Bud Light Fuego.
Oh, I figured you were going to
God.
say a big floppy
Oh,
dildo.
My God.
I said I'd get him a flat, like a 12 pack
my
of like.
saliva. Oh.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, okay, good idea. I'll do that." Did he ever give you a flat of Bud Light Fuego?
I don't think he gave
No,
me.
but I got you a whole keg of fucking beer, didn't I?
Wait. What did Mystery give me?
Nothing. This is one of the best group of friends I've ever had in my life. I love you,
Look at
Mystery.
Tiny
You
Jay
fucking
looking at
piece
you
of
like,
shit.
Fuck him.
Well, yeah, so fuck Mystery. But what I do also want to talk about is, you know what I have loved about this channel? Every time I notice that I've gained 15 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, you have.
Look at them fucking guns.
This is why I thought about putting him in the stool this time, because I was like, dude, you're just gonna stand up and flex your muscles at some point. You might as well just fucking be on the stool.
Holy shit!
I've got triceps. Congratulations, bro.
I'm proud of you, dude.
Hey, the show-offs don't realize why I'm Tiny J. They never got to see me prior to Tiny J.
Yeah, he was 460 pounds, people.
470.
470. He was 470 pounds. Like this man is truly dedicated and resilient and consistent. And hey, that's why he's my man. That's why I brought him. He was one of the first. He was the first person.
But yeah, we had the first talks.
Hold on.
He was the first. Well, he was the first person that I brought
Don't
into
be too
this.
hasty.
Actually, you said don't be too hasty, but now we can't be too hasty.
The first person I brought in, because I recognized his drive and his commitment and his, his just wanting to be more, wanting to be better. And that's the secret of life, people.
Yeah.
Is surrounding yourself with people like that always want to grow, that always want to be better, that admit their mistakes and own up to them, and they're honest all the time, and they fucking want to be better and want to do good. Like,
So why do you hang out with Mystery?
Yeah. That's what I'm sorry. I just touched your bubble bubble with my foot.
he's honest and he wants to be better.
Oh, I
and
know he does. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah,
Mystery, at the end of the day, no matter how much shit we give you, we love you.
we do. We love you, but we'd like to fucking punch you in the face right now
So,
for not
hold
showing
on.
up for
Hold
this.
on. Before we get too crazy, we need to review this beer.
We're not done yet.
Well, I'm getting pretty low.
I'm getting pretty low too, but I ain't done.
Look at this motherfucker. He's got 4 beer.
Exactly.
You guys know how I work.
Yeah.
I will drink this fucker faster than you can take a piss.
I disagree. I disagree.
Not with your kidneys.
Hold on.
on.
Tiny G, open your mouth. Let's test this out.
Yeah.
I've already pissed on the floor, and I'm already beating Diggler's time.
That's why he brought the towel in. It wasn't for the drip on
Yeah,
it.
Here,
It was like a man pond on the
Let me throw this
floor.
down real quick.
It was like a man pond on the floor, like
fucking.
for his drip, drip, drip.
Listen, I love you fuckers. I really
First
do.
of all, though,
I
guys,
love you guys too.
at the end of the day,
Tiny
this
J.
shit makes me want to live.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do it with anybody else. As much as my life's changed over the last few years, and as much as my life is changing now, I would not change you fuckers one bit.
Me neither, man.
You know,
Me neither. I feel the same way.
I love you. I love
you
you.
fucking
feel the
best.
same
And I
way.
love Cookie Joe. I love Mr. E. I love my family, and I love everybody. Hell, I love you, show-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since we're on this topic, 'cause we can always edit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we can edit. On this topic, I'll be honest. At first, Tiny J, I didn't know your vibe. We didn't really click. Like, whatever. But you're like one of the nicest, thoughtful motherfuckers I know. And and I'm thankful for you.
I'm a straight asshole.
no.
I just play nice.
Now this fucking cocksucker right here. No, he is the best. He is the best. If it wasn't for him, none of us would be together doing the shit, having a good time. Like when you leave this world, like those memories, like
Dude,
that's all you
and
have.
that's exactly what I want.
I
This
don't wanna
life
see
is
your
about
dead body.
relationships, people. It's about relationships.
So,
Not success, not money, not fame, it's about
Right.
relation.
okay. We need to review this beer.
Yep. Cheers. Don't be too hasty. Yeah, and you fucked up.
All right. We won't make you finish all that, Diggler.
Degler, don't be a puss. Finish it.
Oh my God! Look at him go! What a man!
That's why I like him.
What a man! What a man! What a man! What a mighty good man!
Mighty good man.
All right, Diggler, this was your gift.
Did you guys see a nasty face on me at all?
No, not
what do you
one time.
review it?
This is your gift. This
1
is
to
your
12.
Christmas
It was your gift.
Guys, I think it happened. I found my unicorn. A fucking 12. That's a 12.
Nah, it
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
There's no such thing as a 12.
It's a fucking unicorn.
So it's a
10.
There's no such thing as a 12.
10 and a half. Whatever. 10 and a half.
So it's a 10.
10.
Or 11.
11.
He's saying 11. Okay.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
All right. Sergeant, I know.
The guy has been a part of this channel for.
Hold on. He's filling in for Mr. Reed. He's filling in for Mr. Reed. He
Listen,
doesn't
you gotta
understand the
just- I
rules.
gotta piss my pants.
There's no half points. There's no 12s. He doesn't.
So
Listen, can you do the outro?
So
please?
I'm
I have
gonna-
to pee.
I'm gonna give.
All right,
Go.
Go
Just
pee.
go.
Just go.
I was about ready to kiss you like you're my wife.
Just go.
So this beer, it's
How about
very,
the floor?
it's very,
Upstairs, downstairs.
it's very peach forward. I never got the pecan, but I liked it.
I did too. I liked it.
It was dark for a Shiner and Shiner box.
I mean, I drank how many cups of it?
Yeah, but,
many,
you
many
know,
cups.
but I drink Shiner regularly.
It's bitter.
Yeah, and that might be the pecan in it.
You know, like it's bitter.
I'm gonna give it a 7. It was good, but it's not my favorite. But I would drink it again.
Yeah, I'm like there. I'm like, I like it. I like Shiner. I like the darkness of it. I like the fact that we're all sitting around here doing the year-end review, so I'm going to be generous and give it the benefit of the doubt and say
Nah,
8.
no benefit.
Yeah, I'm going to say 8. Yeah, benefit. Yeah.
8?
Yes, I'm going to say 8.
It's a 7 beer at best.
I'm going to say 8. I liked it. It's good. It's the peach flavor is at the very end, which is how I like it. It's just on the finish. At the beginning, it's just a dark beer. There's a bit of bitterness to it, sure, but I loved it.
So this will be the first time I hear it. Here, let me pull this card. Here, Tiny J wins. It's a 7 over Sgt Show. It's not an 8. It's not an 8.
Well, I control the Excel spreadsheet. And that's what's good with Sergeant Show. And if you aren't watching this, who gives a shit? It's more good beer for me and Tiny J. And Diggler, who's taking a piss outside right now.
Ain't peeing bad over there.
We are Oscar Mike.